Hey, what's going on, my YouTube family? I hope everybody is having a great day today. Okay, so today I will be making some pull apart El Pastor tacos. All right, let me show you guys what I have. I have a few tortillas, flour tortillas that I'm going to fry up. I have some marinated El Pastor taco meat. Right here, I have some bell pepper with yellow onion to put in the meat as it's cooking. Also, I have some white diced onion, some chopped cilantro, Goya complete seasoning, Mexican style quesadilla cheese for melting, vegetable oil, and to make my sauce, I'm going to use the rest of this picante sauce, thick and chunky, with the leftover pico that I had in the refrigerator, and some sour cream. Okay, you guys, so I just turned on the fire so that I could warm up the skillet. So as this is getting warm, I'm going to go ahead and go over here and grab a little bit of vegetable oil. I'm just going to put maybe a teaspoon so that the vegetable oil can make the meat a little crispy on the outside. So add that to the pot. Just a little bit. Okay, about that much. I'm gonna let it get a little hot. So while that's getting hot, I'm gonna go right over and open my pastor meat. Okay, you guys, so as the oil is warming up, I'm gonna go ahead and add the bell pepper with the yellow onion. As a matter of fact, this is the sweet onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in the oil to let it soften up a bit. We're gonna just move this around just a little bit so that it could become a little translucent. Soften up just a little bit before I add the meat. If you want to, you can add a pinch of salt. A pinch of salt will help it become translucent pretty fast, but the meat is already marinated and I don't really eat too much salt in my food. So yeah, you can just do it like this to cook down. Cook this down for another maybe 2 minutes. It smells so good. I love the smell of bell peppers and sweet onion. Okay, so the onion and bell pepper has sweat down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add the meat to the skillet. And y'all, this is marinated al pastor meat, which is a taco meat. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this away. Gonna spread the meat out some so it can cook evenly. I'm gonna turn my fire up to 6. Number 6 is like a medium, so I can start getting that little crust on the outside. Okay, so as the meat is cooking down, I'm going to go ahead and season it with a little bit of complete seasoning by Goya and some non-salt Goya seasoning. This is 2 packs. I like it when they give it that, you know, that color and that great flavor. This is optional. You don't have to use Goya. You actually can use a little bit of seasoning that you like. And like I stated, I'm going to use a little bit of this complete seasoning. Okay, that's good enough. Because sometimes when you get your marinated meat, it don't be seasoned how you want it seasoned. Sometimes it's just a marinade with no season. So it's okay to go ahead and season your meat. Turn it up a little bit more. As this cook is gonna turn, you're gonna see a little water, so it's gonna turn into a little soup at the bottom, like a little gravy like, but that's gonna cook down, and the meat is gonna become, you know, like, I want to say tenderized, but once it cook all the way down, it's gonna have like a little crust on the outside of the meat, and I love that flavor. It gives it a lot of flavor. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook for about, I want to say maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna let this cook down, and then I'll be right back, you guys. As you can see, the meat is still cooking, and this is that little gravy type broth I told you guys that the meat was going to form once it's, you know, begin cooking. So once all that have evaporated, it's going to give the meat a little brown crust on the outside. It's going to be so good, y'all. It's going to be really good. Okay, you guys, as the meat continues to cook, we're going to go ahead and make a quick sauce for the pull-apart al pastor tacos. Okay, we're going to start by using sour cream. I have a little bit left, so I'm going to use the rest of this sour cream. You can use however much you like. Make sure you save this container in case you want to store the salsa. Or you can keep it in this container and put your lid on. Okay, that's the rest of the sour cream. Spread that out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add the I guess I'll use the rest of this sauce. It's just a little bit left. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of that. That's perfect. Okay, throw this away. And I had a little hot pico de gallo left from the other day, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of this. I really don't like to let food go to waste, so I try to incorporate it in something else that I'm cooking. So I'll go ahead and just add the rest of this pico. Okay, and I left the little juice in there, so it won't be the salsa won't be too, or the dip won't be too watery. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this around. Oh, look how that looks. It's coming together really good. Okay, once I got this mixed up really good, I'm going to add just a tad bit of seasoning just to give it a kick. Okay. Make sure you mix it good. If not, you're going to have a thing of sour cream sitting at the bottom. Okay, that's what it looked like. So salsa and sour cream dip. I'm going to add just a little bit of, I guess I'll use a little bit of onion powder. Oops, that was too much. I forgot that sometimes I take the little seal off. Sorry about that, you guys. That was way too much. Thank God it's powder and not salt. Okay, so we're gonna mix that the onion powder in. Sometimes we make mistakes, y'all, so it happens. But see, I forgot to open this part. I just unscrewed it, which I shouldn't have did that. Then I'm going to add, I might not need to add anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a little parsley for color. I have some right here. I'm just gonna add a little parsley. There we go. Give it a little color. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste test to see if I need to season it some more. Yeah, I can add a little bit more of, let me see. You know, I'm gonna add a little bit of just a pinch of MSG. This is like what's the name of that other food? It just enhances the flavor of whatever you're cooking. You need only just a little bit, a tad bit. Okay. Just kick up the flavor. Let me go ahead and stir this in. You can season it to taste. You season it how you like it, how you want it to taste. And that's what it looked like, y'all. All right, be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back again. I want to show you guys the meat. It's been about 20-25 minutes. Okay, so the water, as you can see, have evaporated, and the meat Let me see if you guys can see this from here. Has begun to turn a little crispy on the outside. That's how I like it. You can see the little brown bits. Got a little crunch to it. Okay, the meat is done, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the fire off and show you guys the meat. This is the meat. As you can see, that crust was starting to form. Once it starts to form, you're gonna turn it off. And the meat is done. All right. So we're going to go ahead and prepare the pull apart tacos. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and assemble the pull apart tacos. I got this little skillet right here, and I just turned on the fire. So you can turn it on medium to start with. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little oil to the skillet, about that much. Okay, we're gonna let that get hot for a few minutes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna taste the meat and see if it's seasoned all right, and to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, you guys, as the skillet is warming up, I'm gonna go ahead and add 3 flour tortillas. Down in the skillet. I know it's not enough room, but I know how to make it enough. Okay. Okay, we're gonna let that kind of cook up a little bit on that side. Once it cook up for maybe like a minute, kind of brown just a little bit on the other side, I'm gonna flip it over, and that's when I'm gonna add the cheese, meat, onion, and cilantro. You guys, if you never tried this cheese, I suggest you try it. It is a great cheese for making tacos, any type of tacos, and quesadillas. Sometimes I just eat corn tortillas with this cheese and make a little dip, but this is some good cheese. Okay, so I'm gonna get my spatula and go ahead and turn the tortillas over. As you can see, it's bubbling up. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it. See how brown it got on this side, on the other side. So you could start turning your fire down just a little bit. See that brownness? That's what I like to see. And once I see that, see, look how good that looks, y'all. I'll go ahead and add my cheese, mainly to one side, since I'm gonna flip it over. Make sure you keep an eye on your fire so it won't overheat, so it won't burn the bottom of your tortillas. The tortillas should be brown. Not burnt, but brown. Okay, got the cheese on there. I'm gonna go ahead and put a spoon of meat. And don't put too much. If you put too much, you may not be able to close it. And we're gonna try to do this in a timely manner because what's happening at the bottom, you can go ahead and put it on low. What's happening at the bottom is getting really brown, and you don't want it too brown. So I got that in. I got the meat in, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of white onion. And yes, you don't have to use it, the onion, the raw onion and the cilantro if you don't want to. You could just do your tacos like that, but this is how we like our tacos, with raw onion and cilantro. This is the cilantro. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more cheese on the other side, just a little, so that it can give it that seal. Okay, it's still cooking. It's cooking on low. Let's add just a tad bit more right here. Look how good that look, you guys. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and start flipping my taco over halfway like a taco. If the meat mixture fall out, it's okay. You can just push it back in. Ooh, that's really hot. You want to fold this over for a second. Let that cheese melt. You're gonna go ahead and assemble the next taco. Flip it over. That melt. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. See how brown it got on the outside? Oh yeah, that looks so good. Okay, so let me go ahead and flip it over so you guys can see. What we're trying to do here is get both sides this brown color right here and a little crispiness. If the mixture fall out, you guys just push it back in gently and let it cook on low for a few minutes. If you cook it on high in the last cooking process, it's gonna burn, and I don't like burnt pull apart tacos. Okay, that's coming along really good. And we put it on low to give that cheese time to melt on the inside. I'm gonna flip it over again. See, there's that brown color that you're looking for. Okay, I'm gonna flip this one over. Like I stated, if the mixture come out, once that mixture come out, you could just try to ease it back on in there. Look at this side. Oh yeah. So while that's kind of melting down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and grab a plate. Make sure this brown on the other side. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stove off, and I'm gonna plate the tacos up on a plate. Look how good that looks. And we do like raw onion, you guys. So, like I say, it's up to you. If you decide you want the onion and cilantro, or you can just add cilantro. It's all up to you. And there you have it. All right, so let's go over here and get some salsa. Okay, you guys, I made it over here to the salsa. I'm gonna give that another quick mix. I hope you guys can see this. That's the sour cream and salsa mixture. I'm gonna go ahead and spoon some right here on the side. Let me put that back so you guys can see it. There you go. All right. There you go. And you have pull apart tacos. See if I could pick up one. And you just pull them apart and eat them. Or you could just eat them like this. But I usually pull mine apart. So I'm not going to pull this one apart because this is for my son. But yeah, that's El Pastor pull apart tacos. I want to thank you guys for watching my video today on the pull apart El Pastor tacos. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So if you don't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications for every time I drop a new video. Thank you guys and have a great day.